Okay, we're number 15, and the bottom factor, x minus 1, is a linear factor. Let's just break it up. And I'm going to say x minus 1 plus x minus 1 squared plus x minus 1 cubed plus x minus 1 4. Fairly easy to do. What's not easy to do is determine what the a, b, c, and d. I don't know what they are. What I'm going to do, I've always done, is multiply both sides by the LCD. And you're going to get a, x minus 1 cubed plus b, x minus 1 squared plus c, x minus 1 plus d. And then I'll pick an easy number. And the number I'm going to pick, believe it or not, is the number 1 because it's easy. So what do you get over there? On the right side, you just get d. On the left side, a little more complicated, you would get 1 minus 1, get minus 4. So now I know that the d is minus 4. I'm going to get my eraser out. I'll write that down now for you. All right, here comes the tough part. I got to get something else. And I'm going to start picking numbers that I find easy to deal with. And the number I find easy to deal with, besides the number 1, and by the way, 1 is the easiest number to deal with. I'm going to do the next number I find easy to deal with, which would be x equals 0. And what would you get? You would get minus 4 on the left side. On the right side, I would get minus a plus b minus c minus 4. Let's see if I did that right. I chose 0, so I get minus 4 on the left side, minus 1a, b, minus c, minus 4. Good. I'm going to keep going on. I'm going to write this a little bit differently. I'm going to write a minus b plus c equals 0. All right, I'm going to highlight that, indicating I believe this is going to be important to me. I'm going to pick another number that's easy, and I'm going to pick x equals 2. A little more challenging, though, isn't it? 2 cubed is 8, minus 2 minus 4. That's going to give me 2. Let's be real careful here. And I'm choosing 2. And I want to point out we're using this equation. I got 2, and then, well, you just get a, right? Write this over here. Plus b plus c minus 4. Well, this results in another simple equation. A plus b plus c equals 6. Well, you know what? I think I can work with those two. But I'm not saying I'm going to get it done, but I think I can work with these two. And what I notice is if I just subtract them, like if I took the second equation and subtracted the first, what would you get? 6 minus 0 is 6. C minus C is 0. B minus a minus B is 2B. And A minus A is just 0. So I think it's pretty obvious that B has to be 3. So I can get my eraser out. And I can put B as 3 now. All right, I'm gonna pop this in now. So it's gonna be A plus C. And again, I said B is 3, right? I'm using the first equation now. So A plus C, and if B is 3, so this would equal 3, right? And over here you get what? A plus C is equal to 3 again. Well, you know what? That's not very helpful, by the way, because they're really the same equation. They both say A plus C is equal to 3. So I got to get another one. And I got to choose another number now. And what number am I going to choose now? I don't know. I chose 1, I chose 0, I chose 2. I'm going to try -1. And what do you get here? Well, I got to be careful. And again, we're plugging it in. And what are you going to get? Let's write this down. You're going to get 1. I'm sorry, you get -1 and plug in -1, right? +1, -4. Let me check that out. So -1 cubed is -1. -1 is +1. Yeah, -4. Well, let's see. I don't know what A is. Right? X is -1, so it's -1 -1 is -2. So -8A. Oh, we got to do the next one. And -1 -1 is -2. Square root is 4. That would be 12. Let's go to the next one. The next one's going to be -2C. -4. Well, we got some work to do here, don't we? So what do we get over here? I got to be careful about this too. So you're going to get, let's see, 8A plus 2C. I'm rearranging the equation, by the way, equals 12. Let me just check to make sure I did that right. Took -4 from both sides, subtracted 12 from both sides, and then I divide through by -1. Now I'm going to divide by 2. And what do you get? 4A plus C equals 6. Again, I'm going to highlight equations that I see being kind of important at this point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract them. So I'm going to take, this equation here and subtract this one. Well, 4A minus A is 3A. C minus C is nothing. And 6 minus 3 is 3. So A turns out to be really simple. Turns out to be 1. So what I'm going to do is go up here. I could be wrong, by the way. I make mistakes sometimes. A is 1. And what would C? Well, just kind of looking at it, C would have to be 2. I'm going to erase her out, and I'll put a 2 down for that. Now, the question is, am I right? I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I did bad arithmetic. That's why we'd like to give you a key. See that? I see that. I see that. And I see that. All right? So I think I'm pretty good with that. I want to remind you again, periodically I do that. My name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon. That's B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. And again, if you reach out to me with a comment or a concern, especially if it's related to improving the document, I'll be thankful. However, if I get overwhelmed, I may never see your email. It does happen sometimes. I get so many emails I can't sift through them all. And it's only me, and I do have a full-time job, by the way. Thank you.